Hello everyone and welcome welcome to this audio podcast. This audio podcast is part of a ZtormLabostix article. This audio podcast is part of a Bellow and Raw. This audio podcast is part of a Chrome edition, and this audio podcast as part of a ZtormLabostix production. Through this audio podcast, looking at sort of the treatment in around the treatment and prognosis of myasthenia today. Short-term immunotherapy with plasmapheresis has been documented, particularly when recipients are in a myasthenic crisis requiring intubation. Longer-term immunosuppression has long-term immunosuppression has been indicated including corticosteroids, immunosuppression, older generation immunosuppression, such as azathioprine and cyclosporin. Research have been ongoing for to identify sort of the most suited immunosuppression pharmacotherapy. Thymectomy can be performed at a time when recipients are relatively clinically stable to minimize complications in around the perioperative stage. And use of thymectomy in around adolescents to up to 60 years outside this range can and has been documented or evidence and or in recipients with ocular myasthenia, which tends to be more and more controversial, but has been used which has been used in cases. That draws this audio podcast to a close. This audio podcast as part of a ZtormLabostix article. This audio podcast is part of a Bellow and Raw. This audio podcast is part of a Chrome edition, and this audio podcast is part of a ZtormLabostix production.